Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Disclose Your Affiliate Links series. I guess it's part 3 if you include the Nikki video that I asked you to refer to before watching these two videos. I will list them in chronological order in my description box so that you don't get confused of what to watch first. And I have to apologize for the audio. I am on vacation and this Wi-Fi and the sound and everything is just really not my friend here. So I really apologize for that. So continuing on, let's get into it. Next, we have Makeup by Tiffany B, who I've actually been watching for years. Like Carly, she's an OG of YouTube, having started her channel in 2008, and while she doesn't have millions of subscribers like some of the YouTubers that came up with her, she's remained true to herself and hasn't sold out for the money, as she's had the same opportunities as a lot of the big-name YouTubers with millions of subscribers. Basically, her soul and integrity have remained intact over the years despite receiving very lucrative offers, which could have obviously benefited her financially, but also could have catapulted her subscriber numbers. And I think there is something to be said for YouTubers that say they won't sell out and actually remain true to their word, unlike others.
I just keep thinking, I keep saying to everybody, like, I just don't know how to repay you guys for everything that you've done for me. And honestly, the only thing that I can really come up with is that I promise you right here and now that I will never sell out. I promise you that I will never lie to you. I promise you that I will never put money above my relationship with my subscribers. I promise you that I will stay true to myself and I will stay true to you. I promise you that I will only talk about things that I genuinely love. I promise you.
And we know how that story ended. Moving on, I find Tiffany to be credible. She doesn't push coupon codes, she doesn't use Morphe, and I believe she genuinely does like the items she talks about in her videos, and that's important to me. Her content is a mix of makeup reviews, shopping hauls, lookbooks, and over the past few years, she's been really into the Nordstrom semi-annual sale hauls, which, by the way, are very popular and lucrative for RewardStyle, as Nordstrom is part of the retailer network. In fact, they put a lot of emphasis on members really taking advantage of the sale to generate revenue from the referral links. They even provide helpful tips for their members to use to maximize their sales. So that's why you see a shitload of bloggers and YouTubers doing the Nordstrom semi-annual sale hauls. It's a win-win for RewardStyle. They keep their clients super happy, the blogger or YouTuber benefits financially, and you get fucked. Just kidding. Back to Tiffany. So when we look at her video titled Secrets to How I Cleared Up My Skin, you'll see in the description box that she does clearly state that the video is in collaboration with Nordstrom and that she is being paid for it. She also indicates that the concept was created by her and the products shown were selected by her. So from here, it is the consumer's decision whether they want to trust her recommendations, knowing that she was paid for the video. But she did do her part and disclosed, and that's exactly what I like to see. Her next video, titled I Went Shopping Vlog, was actually a bit of a letdown to me because, as you can see, she lists a lot of referral links, but her disclaimer is very vague in stating that the links above are affiliate links, and we know that just using the word affiliate doesn't cut it according to the FTC. Her next video, titled Good Morning Routine, is the exact same situation as the previous video. Links for days and inadequate disclaimer. The strange thing is that she does disclose her sponsored Nordstrom videos according to the FTC, but when it comes to videos that contain referral links, she uses a very vague generic disclaimer. And another thing I found weird was that on her blog, and I've actually never seen this before and I legit almost shit myself, but she has a section called Disclosure Policy. And you guys know I get a boner for this shit, but look, when you click on it, oh my god, girl has a whole write-up, okay? Now look, her blog is very outdated, but seeing this speaks volumes to her credibility in my opinion, and I'm wondering, with respect to her videos with all the referral links and the vague disclosure, is there a possibility she just doesn't know? Because it doesn't make sense to me. See, in this situation, judging by her transparency on the sponsored videos and her blog, I'd be inclined to give her the benefit of the doubt. But then again, if this is your job, surely you would be made well aware of the laws associated with it, right? Tiffany D, I am not prepared to give up on you yet, girl. There is still hope for you, so please make some changes. Next on RewardStyle's highest earners list, we have UK-based YouTubers Samantha Maria and Zoella. Zoella, are you sending us subliminal messages behind that shushing finger? Now, before I get into their pages, I just want to say that I did look into the rules in the UK because obviously they could differ from the rules in the States. And according to the Advertising Sales Authority UK, you are required to disclose that you will earn a commission should the customer make a purchase through your link. And like the FTC, it must be clear and conspicuous. Let's start out with Samantha Maria. Now, I'm not going to go too far into detail with these two because, like, let's be real, you guys get it by now. You guys know what to look for, and it's actually funny because you guys are always DMing me, telling me how after watching my videos, you started to notice more and more people who do this kind of thing. You're like little investigators now, and I am living for it. I am so proud of my babies. But back to Samantha Maria. I went through about 12 of her videos, and never mind the fact that the other YouTubers weren't disclosing properly, Samantha did not disclose at all. Not even a vague disclaimer. Nothing. She uses RewardStyle links, earns a commission, and not one disclaimer. She also has a blog where she uses affiliate links and no disclaimer in sight. Not cool, but moving on to Zoella, who has 11.5 million YouTube subscribers. So let's just try to imagine the degree of influence she has on her audience, which is primarily young girls. So I went through her... Oh my god, is that fucking Morphe? Wait a second, when did she become a Morphe girl? Hold on a minute, I will be back. I have to go do some investigation. Okay guys, I'm back. I swear my Morphe radar is like on another level. But look what I discovered. In Zoella's January Favorites 2017 video, I went in her description box, and what do you know? It's the weed that just won't stop growing, a Morphe palette. Now, I didn't see any discount codes whatsoever in her description box, so I clicked on it and surprise, surprise, we jump on the hamster wheel of filtering through the RewardStyle link, and what do you know, we end up on Cult Beauty, where she will make a commission of that sale through RewardStyle. The reason for her not providing a coupon code, in my opinion, like the rest of them, is probably because she has a huge UK-based following of young girls, and the shipping would likely be astronomical, so it makes more sense to provide a UK-based site for her subscribers to buy from. That way they are more likely to purchase, considering Cult Beauty offers free shipping, which means more money for Zoella. But what really pisses me off is that just like Samantha Maria, she has absolutely no disclosure whatsoever, which is particularly concerning considering the age of her target demographic being young girls. Girl, if you're going to use referral links in your description box, do your job and disclose the fact that you will be earning commission. You at least owe that to your viewers so that they can make a decision based on being fully aware that you stand to profit off the sale. I hate the fact that you literally have to beg these people to do what they're supposed to do by law. It's fucking absurd that they get to make all this money off their young, impressionable subscribers by hiding details that they are required to disclose. BTW, the law is not optional. I think this is extremely deceptive and irresponsible of Zoella as an influencer and an idol to these girls. The least she could do is be upfront with them. I looked at about 10 of her videos, and what you see right here is typical to what all of her description boxes look like. All of the items in blue are referral links, and she couldn't even be bothered to put a disclaimer at the bottom. Like, she must have taken a long time to make those links and then write out her description box, but failed to put a tiny disclaimer there. And finally, you guys, we have our friend Nikki Toots. It wouldn't be a YouTuber top earners list without the queen of coupon codes, affiliate links, and all things that make her a dollar. Nikki Tutorials. Now look, you guys, I do think Nikki is super talented, but girl, does she know how to work a dollar. Now, if you remember from my video titled Nikki Tutorials Misleading Her Subscribers, which is 2 before this video, I dissected her description box links and showed you where they all lead. So this time I want to show you what it looks like from her point of view being a member of RewardStyle and what she sees when she's selecting products to add to her description box. This is what the front page of the RewardStyle site looks like once you've logged in. The items listed under products change to reflect what is recently sold on the site. Kind of like a recently purchased by others suggestion list, which mainly consists of fashion items rather than beauty items. You will also notice that for each item displayed, they go on to list the retailer the item is sold by, as well as the price and estimated commission rate the influencer stands to receive should their subscribers or readers, if coming from a blog, click and purchase purchase the item through their bit.ly link, and please refer to my video titled Nikki Tutorials Misleading Her Subscribers, which I will link down below to see exactly how that works step by step. Let's refer back to that same description box I spoke about in that video and go through some of the items that Nikki linked. We'll start off with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Now remember, this is what Nikki would see on her side when selecting the product to link. You'll obviously notice that this item is labeled a high commission item, with her estimated commission rate listed as well should someone make a purchase through her link. On this concealer, she could potentially make anywhere from $2.52 to $4.20 per unit sold. Same with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is another high commission item. So depending on the retailer she chooses to link, she could make anywhere from 74 cents to $2.21 per unit sold. Another item listed, which I found odd to begin with, is the MAC Paint Pot, which has been around since the beginning of time, but it quickly became clear as to why she selected it. It too is a high commission item with an estimated commission rate of $2.31 per unit sold. So the last item I have here, and there are obviously more, but these are the screenshots that I was sent by one of my subscribers, as I said in my previous video, but this is the Tarte Tarteist Pro Glow To Go Highlight and Contour Palette. Again, this is another high commission item with an estimated commission rate ranging from $3.15 to a whopping $7.88 per unit sold, which is huge. So now I'm sure you can see how this can become problematic, as theoretically she could log into the site, pick all high commission items, and base her look on those items for the sole purpose of maximizing her commission, which I feel is a really shitty thing to do. And don't get me wrong, this is not specific to Nikki only. I am just using her as an example. Anyone on these affiliate networks can do the same thing. And I'm not saying that this is actually what she did, but it certainly looks suspicious at this point. Adding to all of that, this is her disclaimer, but honesty is key on her channel, right? One person I do want to recognize for being a constant source of truth and transparency is Tiffany Nicole. She went above and beyond to let her subscribers know that she joined RewardStyle as well, and that she would be earning a commission on purchases made through her link, and that if you didn't feel comfortable going through the referral link, you could simply Google the item. You know, I have to say, even though it is required that influencers disclose their affiliate links clearly, in a world where nobody is following these rules, she could have easily followed suit, but instead she did what is required of her, in addition to posting this explanation on Instagram. This is so rare in this industry, and to be honest, it actually makes me want to support her by using her links because she's so transparent about things. So shout out to Tiffany Nicole for staying true to her subscribers and fans. Okay, you guys, that is it for this 3-part series. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned some tips of what to look out for so that you are not taken advantage of. Thank you guys so much for your continued support, and I will talk to you guys again soon in my next video. Bye, guys.